Hi, my name's John Bentley. I've been riding for Alan's BMX for the last 10 years. Also rode for Alan's back in the 80s as part of his Robinson and Talker setup. We're here today to talk about the OS20, in particular the Supercross OS20. I've got my own particular model there. It's a raw frame with carbon forks. The bike itself really appeals to the more mature rider because it's an OS20, which means oversized wheels. It's got slightly bigger diameter rims than your standard 20-inch bike, which gives you a little bit more stability on track. The bike doesn't feel as twitchy, especially when you're bouncing from maybe riding a cruiser class to a 20-inch as well. The OS20 bike will race in a standard 20-inch race class. It's overall, the wheel size is actually the same as the kids' skinny wheels, which is 21 3/8. It's a diameter of 451 millimeters compared to the 406 millimeters of a normal 20-inch bike. It is the maximum allowed in the 20-inch class, so there's no fear of being made to ride in a cruiser class or anything like that. The wheels tend to roll a little bit quicker around the track, which gives you an overall better track speed. There's a little downside, which might be slightly slower out the gate, but compromising that with the stability, it jumps better. As you all probably know, riding a cruiser, that tends to be a lot easier to jump, the bigger jumps. You get into an in-between bike size, so it's still pretty easy to jump compared to the twitchy 20-inch. I always find myself sort of creeping up on people around the track and feeling like I'm faster as I'm getting around the track. I feel like I'm always a little bit faster than the guys on the 20-inch ones, just because of the track speed's good on these bikes. So when you're riding the OS20, the gearing will shift a little bit. There's a quick and easy guide to that. People tend to mess about with the front sprocket and reduce it to a 41, and it never quite feels right. A quick and easy guide to that is just, if you normally run a 44/16, keep that on and just up your back one to a 17. So run a 44/17. Then again, if you want to go for a bigger sprocket, you can run a 46/18, which is a really good gearing to use. And I myself personally, on this one right now, I've got it running a 45/18 with a 185 tyre, which gives me a similar rollout to a 44/16 anyway. Okay, when you're looking at forks for an OS20, this particular model here has got the carbon speedline forks fitted to it. I do actually, even though this particular model's a cro-mo frame, it goes really well with the carbon forks, doesn't look out of place at all, runs really sweet. The front end's really nice and light for picking up and for manualing, things like that. The aluminium frame that we've got on display here behind me will also look beautiful with the speedline forks. The speedline forks and the Answer Dagger forks will fit OS wheels perfectly with the wide 185 tyre. If you're riding currently maybe on a mountain bike or just messing around and you're getting the urge to get back into BMX racing a little bit, the OS20 is a really good way to go, because going from a mountain bike down to a 20-inch BMX bike is always going to feel a little bit twitchy for you. The OS20 gives you that extra stability. You'll be able to jump straight back on it, and it doesn't give you half of the problems that a really 20-inch small bike will compared to when you've been riding the mountain bike. So if you're interested in getting an OS20 Supercross frame, hit us up at alansbmx.com. We've got multiple payment options available, including interest-free credits, PayPal, and we ship worldwide. And also don't forget that we've got a frame swap offer on, where you bring your existing bike in there, and we'll swap it all over for you. And when it's done, we'll give you a call. You can come back in and you can pick the bike up and walk out the shop with it all A-OK. Thanks for watching. We'll put all the links in the description, and have a good day.